No doubt. It's a big time for the organization. It's a big time for you as well. Like, what's your mindset going into 2024? There's obviously, some opportunity for some increased playing time. Where are you kind of at with it all?
Just staying ready. I think as a player, you don't want to push too much. You don't want to put stress on yourself. And I think having the guys that we have, Nate, Marcus, Corey, JJ, DeGrom, Scherzer, we got a lot of guys that are, Jonah, like big name guys. And I think being behind them, learning from them, I think is it's awesome. I think every player wants that. I don't think you go in thinking negative about it because I think we're in a spot where we did something that no one thought we could do, and I think we showed up a lot of people and we showed them who we are as a team and organization. And I think people should be ready for the Texas Rangers. I think we're overall a very good organization in a standpoint of how we handle ourselves, but it's on the field, but off the field, how we take each care of each other as teammates and how we hold each other accountable. I think me being as a player, going up and down, not feeling it was a part of it, but being a part of it, everyone texting me saying congrats and kind of just being in the area of being able to be a part of the journey. And I think it's only the start. I do think I've learned way more than I have in the last couple of years than I thought I would when I got drafted when I was in 2016 as an 18-year-old kid from AZ. I didn't think I'd ever experience this or be a part of it. So it's definitely it's you get chills from it, but also it's cool to be in the area I am.
You used a really great word, journey. And I think that is a really good way to describe, like, you were on the 68 win team in 22, and then obviously to come in 23 and play for the team that ended up winning the World Series. Like, can you kind of put into perspective what that ride was like?
It's an emotional ride because we prep with the first day of spring. We all agreed that this was the team when no one really thought we'd be anything. No one thought we'd be in the point we were, and I think it's beneficial to kind of think about it in a sense of we showed people who we are as a team, but overall how we came in from lab that year before, not really winning a lot of games, and we had some coaching changes and had a lot of guys come in. We got some big name guys, and I thought that helped us overall. I know some of them went down, and it's unfortunate, but that's baseball, and we all deal with injuries some years. Some days we feel great, and then days we don't feel good, and we just got to make the most of it. But we all picked each other up. I think that was the biggest thing. I think we had guys, even though I was going up and down, I was trying to be ready as possible because when they called me, I needed to help because I wanted to win. And I think that's what we preached this last year was the winning mentality, and it's refreshing because I'd go down to AAA and it would be the same mentality, and I want to keep it that way. Even all the guys there, they're busting their butt to try and be a winning program too, and their minds of they want to be championships. And you know Doug Davis and everyone in that organization with AAA, they kept it that way, and we kept it simple in a sense of when you go to the big leagues, it shouldn't change. And Bochy kept it that way, and everyone from him down to trainers to everybody, they kept it loose, they kept it relaxed, and you're going to go through struggles and yeah, mid-season struggles, and it's unfortunate, but we had the group of guys to come together, and they all agreed, and we all agreed that it's time we're gonna do this, and we're gonna be that team.
Absolutely. It's definitely a different, like, probably experience this year going into this year as opposed to last year. Like last year, you guys obviously knew that you had a really great team, but the prognosticators and everybody, they saw a 68 wins the year before. There probably wasn't as many expectations, but coming into this year, big target on your back, winning the World Series, like, does it help to kind of have all of the veteran presences that you do have who've been there and done that to kind of guide you through, trying to repeat as champions?
Absolutely. I think obviously you're always going to have a target on your back when you win, but I think it's that culture we want to build it's not just a one-time thing, it's a multiple thing, and we're here to win. And I think it starts with the guys up the middle and the corner, and pretty much everyone from the bench all the way to the coaching staff. And it shouldn't matter what position you are, it's when you get your opportunity, you capitalize and you help the team win. And I think that's where, regardless if I was playing or I wasn't, I was doing something to be ready. If it was getting ready for a lefty pitcher, or if it was getting ready to back up somebody, or if it was to go play first base if they had a pinch run, or if it was to do something. And Bochy would joke with me and ask me like, "Hey, you want to play outfield?" And I'll tell him, "Yeah, sure. If it helps us win, I'm going to play," because that's the mentality we wanted to have. And I don't think he would have done that, but it's just the mentality of that's what I was trying to preparate for, and that's what all of us from what we did as a group. It was to hold each other accountable, and it helps to have Scherzer, it helps to have Degrom, it helps to have Nate, helps to have Corey and Marcus, Jonah, our coaching staff with the kind of the credentials they have as a group. It was really easy to kind of like understand what we need to do as a group and play baseball at a high level, but also be relaxed.